Welcome to the next episode of Water Park Rangers Let's Play Wind Waker. Last episode, we got our sword, saved the pirate Tetra, and we also had the minor setback of Errol being kidnapped by a giant bird. But we're going to fix that by going with the pirates and their ship. Of course, in order to go along with them, we do need something to protect ourselves with, and so we will use our precious family heirloom, the family shield. But it's not there, as you can see. So let's get down from here. Oh, okay, I backflipped wrong, and I rolled right into the ladder somehow. I'm failing to do the simplest thing possible. Jack? Yes, grandmother? Is this what you're looking for? Why, yes it is. He's like, I don't want it, it's so rusted. I'll get splinters and cry. So we got the hero shield, and it's a legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Now, watch what happens right after we click out. See, he's still holding it up like that. I always loved that. I guess it is true. Errol really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet, young child? A giant bird, apparently. But it's not like she'd ever believe me. Anyway, before we go, we might as well have a look around the house. We have a bunk bed, as you can see. And I've tried, and I can't get onto the top bunk no matter how hard I try. We've got some radioactive soup cooking on the fire. And some precious china that you can actually knock off the shelf and break if you're really careless. Not that any of this matters, but I just thought I'd show you it because we're not going to be returning here for a long time. There's also an interesting insignia on the door, as you can tell. And it's on just about every door on Acid Island. And since we're going to leave soon, I'm going to show you another thing. A lot of people don't go to visit Orca's brother Sturgeon. But he's kind of interesting. He basically serves as an in-game tutorial if you read the notes on his wall. But that's not why we're here. I just wanted to show you an interesting little animation that occurs if you skip through some of his text. Orca hits something downstairs and breaks the pots off the shelves here. And then he flies into a rage. It's incredibly amusing to watch. Apparently he was also an amazing swordsman like Orca when he was younger. So this is the last note here. Lesson 10, Becoming the Champion of Life. Learn all there is to learn in lessons 1 through 9, and no matter what happens, do not give up, do not complain, and do not stay up all night playing. That's the one thing they don't tell you, the closed instruction book. Everything else there on the wall is pretty much in the instruction book, and it's very basic controls. But of course, if you're just kind of just picking up the game to play it for fun, well, obviously you want to have fun, but like without caring about any of the instructions, you might have a harder time than you need to. And this guy here, his name is Abe, because he looks kind of like Abe Lincoln. Listen, I can imagine how you must feel, but think about it for a second. Setting out like this means many long hours of toil and hardship lie ahead of you. Are you really prepared to see this quest all the way through to the end without giving up halfway through, Jack? Yes, I am. Except for maybe some of the side quests, but we'll get to that later. Hey, Shrimplet, are you going to be our new pirate swabby? Has any new swabby reports to me? Yes, this means I don't have to watch the other pirates' dirty underpants anymore. So that's Niko, one of the pirates.
She can't be serious. What is she thinking, bringing a shrimp like you on board? Talk about a joke. Boy, Miss Tetra's impulsive nature sure is a way of landing us in hot water. Shrimp, if you're gonna go sailing on a pirate ship, you better be prepared to become a pirate, yeah? Cause if you get scared and stop begging and crying at us to let you off the ship somewheres, then you're guaranteed to end up as shark bait.
Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? The nerve. Asking if we're ready. I am always ready. I've been ready since first call. I am ready. Roll! You know, for once, I don't think that reference is out of place, seeing as we are about to go on a big adventure after all. Hint, hint. Anyway, yeah, we got a gong on the ship now that's suddenly replaced the catapult. You know, the 4Kids cannon that fires rocks instead of bombs. But it'll disappear after this cutscene. So don't worry, our friendly 4Kids cannon will return. Good luck, Jack! Good luck finding Errol! And look, the crab's waving to us too! Bye, crab! We'll miss you the most! The effects in the wind are really nice here. I mean, just look how the sail moves. Like, these are amazing graphics for the GameCube, I've gotta say. It's a style that really, you know, should have been used a little bit more, I think. Like, the DS sequels, like the artwork for the games is similar, but in-game, it looks quite different. It's much lower quality, it looks kind of like Animal Crossing, if you know what I mean. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just gonna get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? And as you probably guessed, we don't really have a choice in the matter. Sort of like the end of Mother 3, where it looks like you have a choice, but really the final outcome is the same either way. Jack? Listen, kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Niko to look after you, so you'd better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. So, we've just started the pirate ship segment, and I kind of like this portion, even though it's just kind of a tutorial. It's an interesting area. You really only get to see it at this point of the game. So your name's Jack, right? Hehehe, that's one weird getup you got on there. So what's the deal? Is that popular back in your island, or what? Now that I think about it, though, I think I've seen an outfit like that before somewhere. You know, come to think of it, I think there's a picture of someone in an outfit like yours hanging on the wall down in Miss Tetra's cabin. Wow, Tetra's a stalker. 3.5 episodes in and already we're being stalked. That Niko didn't make it half bad, with you being the new swabby and all. New swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey. I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Niko is happy to finally not be the bottom rung of the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine, so long as you don't disobey him. And if we disobey him, Niko will tear us limb from limb. Actually, I know I mentioned earlier that, we only get to go to the pirate ship now. Come to think of it, there's another part later where you do return to the pirate ship. So I guess I lied. Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I'm your superior, Niko. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you just do as I say, okay? Right. Now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you, real careful-like, so you can cram it into your no-doubt mushy Swabby brain. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tell the control stick to step on it. Presto. Switch pressed. Oh no. Did I just hear a switch pressing pun? Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. We all love his scream, don't we? Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one myself, but the next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use the control stick to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, then press A to let go and jump to it. Pretty complicated for such a beginning, early stage of the game. So, do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance to that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. Which sucks, believe me, it really does, and it's happened to me many times. It will probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now, give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two. Alright, this is not easy to do if you're a first-time player, so I'll just let you know that you kinda don't want to jump as soon as you get the initial swing, cause your jump causes too much momentum. So basically, you wait, and then jump on the second swing. Of course, you gotta time your angle, so adjust the C-stick camera to just make sure that you're facing the lamp properly and then the platform next. And that'll pretty much get you through without even having to use R to change direction, which is a huge time saver here. And of course, just be careful to not fall at the very last jump. What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay just to give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Niko. Hurry and take it before someone comes. 3.5 episodes in and we're already getting pirates and treasure and stealing treasure from pirates. I mean, what could be better? And don't say Ocarina of Time. You know who you are, jerk faces. These videos are not for you. Anyway, here's the spoils bag. It's an excellent item, which basically carries other items, sort of like the bait bag, but not for bait, it's for spoils. What are spoils? We will find out once we encounter some. Hey Jack, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here. Okay, Tetra, we're on our way. So yeah, guess time's kind of running low for this episode. So, I guess as soon as we leave this pirate ship, we will finish off this episode, and then we'll start the next one, and whenever it's up, as soon as we get these stairs successfully. Until then, this has been Let's Play Wind Waker. See you next time.